What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another live day trading recap video. You're going to get to see real-time trades in this video, real-time emotions that come along with it, real-time decision making, and we've got some stuff to talk about during the trades that's very important. And then, of course, at the end, go over any trades I took off camera, go over all the statistics, all that fun stuff. So make sure you stick around, hit like and subscribe, and let's get into the action. I'm long here. I'm long 100 shares at 413.73. We are long SPY. It is a big gap up day, and we are first trade of the day is longing the dip. Let's see what happens. Got down below the low of 8 bars ago, or the low of the last 8 bars, I should say now, what is represented by this red line, which is where I like to start thinking about buying. On gap up days like this, with prior support right around here, I do not mind this long at all. That's all. I do not mind this long. Up 25 bucks immediately, but I would look to be selling up into this. Up 40 bucks immediately. Okay. Nice entrance. Doesn't mean much yet, but nice entrance. Don't mean jack until you sell, but volume was really light in this pullback too. I like that. I think I said that right before I entered. I don't know if that's going to be in the recording, but I did say right before I got in that I liked the volume in the pullback. It was pretty dead. Let's get a push up here towards 415.3. Any big pushes? SPY's been pretty volatile. I mean, after this gap up, SPY's been pretty volatile. It is Amazon reverse split day. It is Amazon reverse split. Why does it look so ridiculous? SPY caught a little bit of, I think, that momentum this morning. Did I say reverse splits? I didn't mean to say reverse. Amazon did not reverse split. That's the last thing it would do. It's stock split day is what I meant to say. I'm so used to talking about penny stocks reverse splitting. 20-to-1 splits Amazon did. Candle pushed down a bit. Oh, when I did that, it got rid of my trades. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's my trades back. There it is. There's my trade on the chart. Made a little bit of money. You see this exit I took on Friday back here. Made a little bit of money in that trade, but for the most part, it was break even. Just had to get out because the day was ending. Come on, SPY. Some big volatile candles now. You know, a bit of indecision here. Not quite fully fledged out on what you want to do from here or what? Opening volatility just done already. It is 9:50. First trade of the day at about 9:50. 20 minutes after market open. Webull just made OTCs available with 0 commissions. Oh god, you all can degen the hell out on Webull even harder now. 65 bucks up, high of move. That's dangerous. Webull just made over-the-counter stocks available for no commission. That's a lot of blown accounts. I'm sorry to say that's a lot of blown accounts. Not saying trading OTCs is impossible, but for beginners, it's going to be a lot of blown accounts. High of move, up 70 bucks. I actually don't really know how much I love this move. It's pretty small. Versus this pullback, it's pretty small. As I was saying that, I was considering selling. Like, I was considering selling it there because I don't really know how much I like this move. I am starting to think of, like, adding some of that human element into my trades. I mean, I did enter the trade before the bar closed, right? That already helped a lot, because this bar closed at 414.17. That was already what, a $48, $50 decision to enter here instead of waiting for it to close. Starting to think to, like, add some of these human elements into the, like, yes, we can use the backtesting to help, you know, help prove ways to trade SPY, but maybe we don't need to follow it exactly. And I don't really know how much I like this move because the volume is light and the bars, like, after this big down, this just kind of looks like another lower high. And I maybe should have made that decision faster because it's already starting to roll. Who knows, though? Who knows? Yeah, you would like to see this volume higher. You would like to see this move bigger after this pullback. I would. I'm considering selling here. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Why is reverse on here? Reverse is usually never here. Anyway, we're out of the trade. We made 60 bucks. I wanted to sell half. I typed in 50 and then went to hit sell market, and I accidentally hit reverse, which shorted or sold 200 shares because reverse takes your long position and flips it short. And so then I immediately just flattened out of that too. But we made 60 bucks in that trade. All right, I'm long here. I'm long at 415.49. Got the breakdown below the level. SPY did continue up from where we sold. Fine and dandy. Now we're buying the next dip. SPY seems to be a little bit more directional now. Still not necessarily. It actually hasn't made a single high or low yet. I would like to think it will before this low down here. So maybe it's not time to call it directional yet, but obviously got a nice big break up there. So we're buying the next dip. We are bullish on the markets, and we get in on weakness. Buy low, sell high, right? That's the plan, at least. That's the plan. We're up 30 bucks immediately. But SPY's been very choppy here. SPY's been very choppy. I considered selling half there because I know how choppy it's been. I foresaw this coming. SPY's just been in a big chop fest here. It's also not a lot of volume in this buying. Although, we're only 50 seconds through a 2-minute candle, so I guess I can't talk yet. So gonna try to push. Nice. I'm selling half here into 416. Sold half there into the whole dollar and kind of the top of this resistance chop. Once again, using a little bit more human elements today. Let me know what you guys think about this. Just from I have 150 viewers I did when I asked the question the first time in Twitch chat. There's some mixed feelings, you know, whether you should just straight up follow the algo, whether it's okay to add a little human element into it. I'm gonna try this adding some human element thing. My response to my Twitch chat, and I'll tell you guys YouTube now, was that I'll let my P&L decide, right? I'll let my journaling decide. Obviously, just straight following the algorithm has not been good for the last 2 weeks. If you guys have been watching my videos, it hasn't been very good. So we're gonna try this adding a human element thing, and if the P&L doesn't reflect good things, then I'll stop doing it. That's the way I'll decide whether I should add human element or not. Journal. Let the journaling tell you, right? Yeah, we sold half into 416. We did just get a push up to 416 too. Not selling the second half yet, though. Still in 50 shares. Yes, my risk on these last will be break even. Yes, I will not let these last go red on me. If it gives you a nice big push up above the green, I'll probably maximize though. Sell first candle under candle. It's kind of what I'm waiting for now, right? I've taken half into the nice push. Now if it gets above the green, gets above the highest point of the last 8 bars, I will sell the first candle under candle, or I'll get out at break even. So this is going to be a green trade. So believers here on Twitch, you guys win channel points again. Congrats. 2 for 2 green this morning. We're going to see how green. This is a good spot to be in. This is a very comfortable spot to be in a trade right now. It's like, okay, I'm going to make money. Now, how much money am I going to make, right? It's pushing high, pushing candle over candle there for a second again. We're 35 bucks in these last 50 shares. This is our PL open. PL on the day is now 120. That is not too shabby. I'm not going to be angry about it. Remember, guys, it's still crazy to me that just 3 months ago, if I made over $100, I would have lost my mind. Just anytime pre-March of this year. It's June and I'm up 120. Like, man, it's okay. Okay, that candle did close red, but obviously not down to our entrance, so we're chilling. Immediately followed by a bullish engulfing candle. Yes, wow. Hello? SPY showing some strength. SPY want to show some strength here. Oh, maybe not. Okay. How's this being followed by a bullish engulfing candle, then not getting continuation? Oh, because it's SPY. That's why. Yeah. What the hell? All right. Yes. Yes. No, that makes a lot of sense. Yep. Yes. Yes, SPY. That makes a lot of sense. Good, good, good. Immediate engulfing candle followed by a topping tail. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I'm interested to read the YouTube comments on this one. See how people feel about adding a little bit of human element into the trading. I feel like a lot of people are going to feel like I feel like, right? Trey, if it makes you more money, then do it. If it doesn't, then don't do it. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. Right? Like, we don't know yet, Trey. Like, just watch your P&L and see, right? If you find it to be more productive, then yes, keep doing it. If you don't, then stop doing it. That's why we journal. Remember, we are 3 months into this journey of coded algorithmic backtesting. We're still very young. Journal, learn, backtest, learn, journal. Like, that's why we do this stuff. Like, SPY, a bit of indecision here. This sense I sold my partial into this big push. Bit of indecision. Obviously, the trend is still up. The directional move on this is still up. It's still no need to not be bullish on this, at least intraday. I mean, maybe you go look at the daily of SPY and maybe you have a different opinion, but even the daily of SPY, and of course we're still macro weak, but I mean, look at these last 2 weeks. This is why these last 2 weeks have been so hard to trade, because the macro trend is down. The move for such a long time has been to short spikes. But, you know, obviously we kept trying to do that these last 2 weeks, and we kind of got worked because SPY's been really strong these last 2 weeks. Visual Now Music, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. What kind of music do you make, my friend? Twerking is the most important part? True. I forgot. Sorry, how could I forget? Journal, backtest, learn, twerk. Eat hot chip, lie. We're above the green line. High of move. We're up 40 bucks on this last 50 shares that I have open. Journal, backtest, eat hot chip, lie. That's what we do, chat. Move stop loss to 60. Now that we've broken above the green line, I will sell any candle that closes candle under candle. That's now my stop loss. Any candle that's candle under candle closes, I will stop out. Adjusting along the way here. And these are things, like, these decisions that I'm making are things that, like, can't really... Okay, they can be coded, but by people that are way smarter than me, right? I don't like the decisions that I'm making, like sell half into an X amount of push. If it crosses this green line, sell the rest if it breaks under. Not just if it breaks this and breaks that. It's like exit or enter not at the close of bar. By the way, both trades today, we've gotten much better entrances by not waiting for the bar to close, especially on this first one. But this one too, right? We entered here, closed up here. We got a $15 better entrance here by not waiting for the candle to close. You know, all these things that I'm kind of going through and talking about now with my human added element to my trades are things that I personally can't code. They can be coded, I'm sure they can. I just don't know how to do it. So, you know, maybe for that's probably another big reason why I should be adding, like, my human element, because I'm not using any kind of complicated code. I'm using, like, my code's got a little bit more now, but when I first started, my code had 9 lines, and I was using that and following it strictly. And it did work. And remember, we're still using the strategy, right? We still wait for it to break the red line to get in, and that it prints over the EMA. That's where the strategy wants to get in. When it breaks above the green line, wait to maximize. You know, we're still using the strat. It's not like we've just completely, okay, screw it, I'm just going to go randomly trade SPY now. We're still trading it, right? We're still trading the system. Just with some of my human rules that I don't know how to code involved into it. Right? You're just describing trading emotionally, though. It's not enough a defined system. I would disagree. I would disagree. I'm trying to think of why I would disagree. Still have rules, right? By the way, if this closes under this, we get out. And we're still, once again, we're still utilizing the backtesting information because we're still following the system, just not to a T. So we're still using that info, and I still have rules. Maybe I do need to work on making them a little bit more objective. Like, okay, if the stock goes up 50 cents, then you sell half. Then if this, you do this exactly. And if you do this, you do this exactly. Yeah, you might be right there. You might be right there. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Like, oh, you might be right. Like, I'm just coming off like an asshole. I understand that, but... but yeah. Maybe I do need some, like, even in with this, like, selling half and then blah, blah, blah. Maybe I do need a little bit more objectivity. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably not wrong with that, yeah. Rules are made to be broken. Damn. Alright, we might get stopped out break even here for whatever reason. SPY, well, I was about to say for whatever reason. SPY looks like a double topped here. Didn't quite, so we got our higher low, but maybe we're not going to get our higher high here. You just like, Dezo, no problem, just intriguing you into the system. Yeah. There's just the thing about, like, adding the human element too is backtesting. You should still backtest, please, for the love of whatever you believe in up above. You should still be backtesting is still important. Me adding this human element and blah, 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 whatever I'm saying today does not mean that, like, oh, the backtesting was dumb. No, backtesting is still necessary because you prove that it has some form of edge. But you're also, with backtesting, you're also curving the strategy to trade perfectly past information, right? Stock market, I say this all the time, stock market is nothing but large data. We're just trading one of the largest data warehouses in the world. It can be pretty damn random. Like having, like, I feel like adding a little bit of, I've been trading for 6 years, I kind of know what I'm looking at, or 7 years, sorry. Wow, I'm coming up on 7 years. I'm out here. Oh, look, we're up exactly 100 bucks. That closed candle under candle is why we got out. But adding a little bit of, look, I've been trading for 7 years, you know, let's use some of that analysis moving forward on top of just what you've curved and fit to the back test, I feel like has to have some merit. Alrighty, we ended that morning session, the first hour of the day, with 2 trades, both green, up $100. As you can see from the P&L, now we are up $50. Unfortunately, dropped 50 bucks in a short here later in the afternoon. SPY kind of really got hammered after I finished taking my long. SPY got worked. And then I was waiting for it to really confirm, waiting for it to break down lows here, and it did. I was actually also not in my office here, which, you know, kind of maybe sucks. That looked like it might have been a nice short, but you can't do that, right? You can't go, oh yeah, I would have shorted right here, because we're not going to sit here and post-analyze charts, right? But anyway, by the time I did get back in my office, you know, obviously the trend was still down. SPY was getting worked. So I came in when this broke above the green and had printed below the 15 EMA. I took my short. Once again, we're still trading the back test, right? Back testing is still important. Following that back test is still important. You at least know what works in the market over time, right? So got in where we're supposed to get in. It just didn't quite break this red line down. It didn't quite get below the cover line. It's very unfortunate. We got this big breakdown bar. And after I saw this big breakdown bar and then it immediately reverse, I was like, okay, if it comes and breaks this high, I'll get stopped out. If it breaks the high of move since I shorted, I'll get stopped out. So that's where I did. Got stopped out there, dropped 50 bucks. SPY's not really directional right now. It's kind of chilling. It is only 1:30. If SPY gets directional again, I may take another trade this afternoon. And if I do, we'll go over it on tomorrow's trade recap video. But if I now pull over the trader view statistics, you can see small green day today, which is nice after all the absolute hammering I've been getting lately. Absolute hammering. The algorithm, obviously, look, market conditions shifted, right? We were very, very weak for a very long time on SPY, and then over these last couple of weeks here, we're having a big fight against the trend. You can see my P&L not like that fight against the trend, and I really think that's what's leading me towards kind of the conversation that was happening today and some of the ways that I traded today and some of this, let's add some human psychology to this trading stuff. Let's add some, hey, look, over the last couple of days, SPY's been pretty strong. Maybe we stay a little less aggressive with our shorts. Maybe we do this, maybe we do that. Throw some human insight, some I've been trading for 7 years insight on top of the backtest, on top of now how we know technically we have to trade SPY. Well, a way to trade SPY to make money. Let's add some human psychology on top of that. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I don't really know where I stand on this yet. We will start to figure out, today was the first day, we will start to figure out over the next couple of weeks where I stand on this, how it's affecting the P&L. Is the P&L looking better than this? Hopefully, I'd like to think it can't get much worse than it was the few weeks before, so we'll have to see. But the comments on this video should be really interesting. Let me know what you think kind of about this idea of, yes, once again, follow the system. Backtesting still extremely important. Following the backtest still important, but you can add some human touches. You can add some human elements to it. Take half. Sell into the resistance. Sell when it starts to come down. Cover when it starts to go up, rather than waiting all the way to the flippin' 70 RSI if it looks like it's about to go up, or all the way to the 40 RSI. This long would have gotten stopped out down here. We would have not exited this long until here if we were just following the algorithm, right? And of course, we're not going to sit here and look at one case or even one day and go, oh, it works or oh, it doesn't, because once again, that's not what matters. What matters is over time, and that's why I think journaling this is going to be so important. I also created a new tag. I created a new human input tag. Why is it down? I have to look at that. I put some wrong trades in it or something. Oh, I know what I did. I tagged Friday's trades in it as well, not just today's trades. I'll remove those tags. We'll be able to track this in our journal, and that's how we'll know whether it's working or not, right? That's how we'll know, hey, this is a good idea, this is a bad idea. I really think that's the best way to get into it, but still feel free to let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. So that's the video for the day. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys continue to enjoy these live day trade recaps. Hopefully you enjoy me kind of unveiling the curtain, really showing you my P&L graph, showing you some of these struggles that traders go through, and kind of following along my journey along the way. So hopefully you do. If you do, please hit the like button. If you're new around here, why not subscribe? It's free. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign out of this video. I will catch you all in the next one.